Let's go with it, Steve.
Yeah, man.
Happy to everybody. Same day, Monday.
What's up, guys?
This is a local band that Steve heard
Right.
with Syracuse Johnny.
Yeah.
They're called Mac and Juice.
Right.
We're all about local bands.
Oh, yeah.
Right off the bat, you guys are going to see it because you've never seen it before, probably.
Bathtub.
We saw it at the Bathtub Gin.
Yeah. Nice warm up,
This is my introduction to them.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Recorded in Charlotte, North Carolina. Excellent. Produced.
Yeah. Now, they used to play all the time at Bathtub Gin.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen them twice, yeah. I think it was the second time Johnny and I went down there.
Yeah.
And I split early, but then Johnny hung around and he bought 2 CDs. And
Nice.
this is
Nice.
one of them,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See, I think one of the reasons my Christian have a really good cult following is that, unfortunately, financially, besides outside of what they make from each show, is that like they never did sell CDs and stuff. The only thing they recently started selling was like shirts and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, it just actually they do it for fun. It'd be like me and you saying we're gonna quit doing this because we're not getting paid. No, it's not about that. We like music. We're going to, regardless of whether this is being played or not, this is what we're going to do.
Right.
Because this is what we do to let loose and have fun.
Sure.
Listen. So.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else does it too.
Sure.
Drink a beer, listen to a record.
Yeah.
But I did find the Cold Baked Live Beer CD that Johnny had.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when I was finding the Mac and Juice CDs.
Okay.
Yeah. So
he had it within the genre. That's the genre I would have it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I had your section there, I'd have my top row of my favorite albums.
Right.
Underneath, I'd have like duplicates of other albums. You know what I'm saying? I would go like sections. Like the second section might be versus alternative, you know, rock, classic. You know what I'm saying?
You want to have an alphabetical order.
I bet you didn't get the Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, did you?
Oh no, man, that's good though.
That's amazing. That listen to me. Steve finds my favorite classical album. I guess you can't really say album, but my favorite classical overture, which is a Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, over at Ray's. Yes, which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
He has some good CDs.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, in 5 minutes we had picked out. How many?
Well, 6 or 7.
No, there was like 15 or 20.
Well, we only brought home 3.
Yeah, you reduced it to 3.
Well, I know, but we didn't even see the second or the third tier of the.
Exactly. We only looked at the first and second one. I didn't go to the third one.
Right. Well, that's but he's got a square box. Oh yeah.
The bikes were amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
I looked up the one Swin with the little medallion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell you about it.
No, the little Schwinn.
I want it.
Oh yeah. Man.
I'll offer him $100 for it.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if he'd take it.
I don't know, man, but like I
want it.
Sure.
One is called a. What is the famous New York coast getaway where everybody goes to? It's very exclusive. The Kennedys had a place there, or has a place there. The Bushes.
Are we talking Cape Cod?
Yeah, but it's above. They call it something.
Martha's Vineyard?
Martha's Vineyard, that's it, yeah.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They have a vineyard, a Martha's Vineyard type emblem on that one bike that he has. It's called, like the Beach Classic or something,
right.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah. Same bikes as the replicas as he has over here at Barcelona Grill.
What, yeah.
Same thing, yeah. They're very popular.
Yeah.
Like Jade has one, over there. Ronnie was talking about getting one. Here's the thing, you need to upgrade them that has different gears on it, otherwise it's going to play hell. You know?
Well, it just depends on where you're riding.
Yeah. I'd love to have one and literally just ride, like have nobody around and ride for miles. Right on the edge, you know the hard part of the sand, you're from the coast too. Right. The hard part of the sand where it's really good where you can walk and people run and jog early in the morning where it's compacted but not quite super soaked.
No, you can't ride bicycles on the beach.
Why?
Well, obviously you're gonna run into someone else.
I know, but I was saying I would like to. I'm saying that this is one of my would like to. This is not reality.
Just do a Peter Tork and just go right.
Am I gonna have to start doing like the old the cable show they used to make fun on Saturday Night Live that when I start doing my dreams that I'm going diddle 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 diddle. I would like to be on a bike diddle 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 on the beach, you know, let them know it's a dream.
Right.
And then you're like smack me in the face with reality. You can't ride on the beach. You'll hit people obviously. I'm like, no, I said I wished I could.
Right.
Most wishes aren't reality, Or you can get an old person out. What to God they would be. I don't know what that meant. What to God. I used to hear the preacher say that. What to God, y'all listen to what I'm saying. I'm like, I am listening. I have for the past hour. Wrap this up, Padre.
Yeah.
The race is starting.
I know, like I said.
The game's on, you know.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Short, kickoffs in 20 minutes. Yeah, man, I gotta get home.
Yes, I'm a sinner. Is that what you want? Yes, get it done with. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I'm cussing you out right now in my mind. Let's get this out of the way.
Oh, yeah. You know, I went to Taco Bell last Sunday. And Chrysler was barely like 1 o'clock, and they were directing traffic out of the St. Teresa's on Moscow Road.
Oh, yeah, he gets it done, man.
Well, that's the best thing you do.
Yeah, I'd call him Father Lightning.
What's that?
Going on? I would call that priest Father Lightning, the one that does mass.
Oh, at St. Teresa's?
Yes, I would call him Father Lightning. That would be his nickname to me.
Well,
he gets it done.
No.
He get in and out.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that when they're trying to get
Exactly,
by there,
exactly.
at least the Mooresville Police Department is
Direct traffic.
Right.
You're not going to have that at Broad Street.
Well, once
yeah, Rodney.
Well, once they wind that part of Brawley School Road,
there's no forethought.
They need like a temporary light or policeman. I don't know. You know, God Almighty, that church has grown, man.
Oh my goodness, it went from
you see how big the
on Main Street to where it's at now. Of course it is. My grandmother goes there. You know,
right.
so she's been in the choir for the last ever since it was on Main Street.
Sure.
Of course. Yeah, that's where I had my aunt's funeral, so dad's sister, so I had my grandfather's funeral at St. Teresa's, so at the new one, so
I guess that's a big church now. It's grown quite a bit, you know. All the Yankees living out by the lake, and all the Hispanic people were devout Catholics.
You have a lot of Catholic people here.
Right.
Like I said, my uncle, my grandmother, most of his side of the family come visit, you know, Catholic.
Well, I mean, you're in the Bible Belt, but it's mostly like with the Southern Baptist.
Yeah, it's the only part of the country where you walk outside of the church when the services are over, and you look across the street at what would be a house of neighbors, but you look across the street to another vestibule and steps leading up to the church across the street, they're letting out. Right. None of that makes sense. Right. It's the only part of the United States where there's 13 churches to every block.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How about a little consolidate? Well, you talk about ruffling feathers. The only good idea I ever heard, I shouldn't say that.
Right.
The former owner of this place, who was a Padre, the only good idea I ever heard him say was, when he was downstairs in the other venue he did, he told another pastor, he's like, you know what, we just need to consolidate churches through here, get rid of some of this other stuff, and some of the old people who are just repeating the same thing over and over again. Right. And he said, let's really do it right. Boy, he offended that guy. He ruffled some feathers. And when he left, after doing what he does for a living to him, I looked over at him and I said, Padre, I said, you really ruffled his feathers. He's like, man, I do. He's first of all, I'm a Yankee. Yeah. You know, and he was. He's from Philly. And he's like, And he's like, you know, second of all, I'm still a newbie after two decades in the ministry or whatever. I'm still a newbie to them.
Yeah,
you know?
He's fairly young.
Tell me to close my church down. We go with some other people. I'm not doing that. No, you know, we went from 4 members to where we now almost have 8.
Right.
Really?
Well, he did pick
you know, Wanda left me and took 2 of the kids, so we're down to 6.
Right, yeah. But you want to just wait till someone gets married. But
Exactly. Yeah.
But no, they redid the facade on the...
Oh, yeah.
That's an old funeral home. Yeah.
Sure it is. Good for him, though. I'm proud of him for that, though.
Yeah.
He does. He actually is very talented at what he does. Honestly, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this out of a biased opinion. Right. I'm not saying it out of greed. I don't want people giving me no emails saying greed. But if you put him on TBN, Trinity Broadcast Network, or CBN, the Christian Broadcast Network, 700 Club, whatever, and let him do his ministry and his speech or his, his preaching, whatever the word, he's so talented that he keeps you captivated. Right. I know because I'm one of the few, Todd, or I should say the name, was like, I'm not going over there. You know, I was intrigued. I was in ministry. I wanted to see if he was talented. And yes, he's very talented at what he does. Yeah. And how he's not captivated that area of the neighborhood? I don't know yet.
Right.
It's all,
Yeah.
but actually, I'll tell you why. It's because they're so ingrained at their older churches. They have their own traditions.
Sure.
Even though they're preaching against traditions, they have their own traditions.
Right.
And by God, I'm not leaving there to go and see him. Even though if they did, he would, just like with T.D. Jakes or with the Creflo Dollar, he would. I could see him writing a book and selling 10 million copies. He's that good of a speaker, motivational,
Right.
and he's like he doesn't bark up a tree against liberals and whatever. In fact, somebody that we both know went, "Good God, I'm telling you right now, I know he's a preacher. He's pretty liberal though."
Yeah.
I like that. To be honest with you, and I told Ron, I said, "Well, you know how I feel about that."
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, that's because he's all encompassing. You know what I'm saying? Just love everybody, man. Jesus was like that. But you know, of course, you deem that it's funny that I'm having to have a debate on all encompassing love about Jesus with another fellow Christian. But that's how it goes, you know.
Right.
But anyway, and I like him for that. So I'm intrigued, Steve, at why he doesn't have a
bigger following.
I don't know why. Like really.
Well, how long has he been down at the old funeral home? You figure? 'Cause it's been, yeah.
Couple of years, but he had ministry before that in old storefronts over there. All right, you know where the right when you go up to Mitchell, right when you get the stop sign before Mitchell's Hill, and you have that little storefront right there that's now a karate place or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He used to be up in there. That was his church at one time. He rented that out as a church. Yeah. He's good. He's like talented, man. You know, he's just good.
Right.
But I don't get it. But that's all of a matter of exposure, to be honest with you. I hate to say it, but there's no difference between exposing somebody who's a singer or a motivational speaker
Right. Oh,
or,
sure.
you know,
Oh yeah.
or a minister, whatever.
Right.
I like this. It's groovy, dude. It's got a,
Well, I guess
to me, it's got a Grateful Dead kind of a sound.
Yes. See,
This
that-
sounds like Jerry Garcia singing, actually,
And then,
with the,
and that's why I love seeing them play live.
okay, yeah,
Because I
yeah.
can pick up on the guitar nuances.
Sure.
And oh yeah.
Like this, you know?
Sure.
It's great.
You know, because like that. Like one time, when Johnny and I went in there, we were the oldest guys in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
No, yeah. Well, we're just hanging. We ain't trying to pick up nobody. We just want to.
We just want to hear some music, yeah.
Drink a beer. Yeah, I want to drink a. Well, shoot. By the time I used to walk down to the bathroom,
It's already 2 shades in the wind.
Sure. So I want to, give me a screwdriver.
Sure.
And the bartenders, they always knew what I want. Yeah. Sure.
I'd be like, it's better if I not come in here and you memorize my what I'm ordering. That way I don't have to talk when I come in here.
Well, the problem is the band's blurring away.
Exactly.
So yeah.
They never, CBLB's
It's
never
like
played
read
that.
my lips, screwdriver.
Boost said that. Thing.
Right. So and then they finally after
Figured it out.
Second, yeah. Exactly. Right.
Sam's like that about mine.
Is
Like
he?
there, he knows Jack and Coke. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll just look at him. He's like Jack and Coke. I'm like, yep.
Even
He's
the
like,
band's wailing away.
Yeah.
He knows what
and I haven't, and I don't go there but once a month. That's
yeah.
what's so ironic.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm telling you a true story.
Right.
I've been wanting to say, actually, can I get one more beer?
Yeah.
You need one? Actually, I'm gonna tell
Yes,
this story when I get back.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to tell you this.
Yep. And I'm gonna take a leak. So yeah.
Just
Awkward.
leave one. Don't take it.
Right. Awkward silence.
I'm not gonna leave it a second. I'm gonna tell you something. If Steve comes back in here and asks me who I'm talking to, I'm gonna call him a jackass. Because he's already like this close. He better not ask. I'm trying to hear him. No. This band's good. Mac and juice.
This will be our final destination, she said with just one sign.
Here he comes.
Swear I have
Here he comes.
to leave in the night to continue on your ride. Hope you learn the thing or
So you talking to anybody?
No, of course not. Why would I ever do that?
Well, you usually do.
I never do that.
Oh,
You're never in here.
Yeah.
How would you know?
I have ways of finding out.
What are you? What are you? FBI?
No, it's called replay. Yeah.
That's true. That's when you have a dumbed down cartoon like that's Slide Devil. He
Right.
used common sense to figure this out.
Oh yeah.
I never thought about that.
Right. Oh,
Hence the no common sense.
Yeah. Well, you got the common sense of good Lord give a cow pie. Yeah.
If you had a brain, he'd play with it.
Right. No.
My dad said that one night. He said, "Dear God, if that one boy had a brain, he'd play with it."
Right.
I swear to God.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
He asked me twice
Yeah.
what today is, and we ain't even took him to school yet.
Right. So what's gonna happen?
He'll never learn his ABC.
Right. Oh yeah.
He was in the
Yeah.
3rd grade still trying to remember the telephone number. That's when it was only, 7 letters or 7 numbers, you know?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. What street do we live on, Daddy?
Right.
As Pop's taking him to work.
Right. Yeah, it's like,
To try to earn his money for the first car. He's like, "Dear God, the boy's still trying to earn what street he lives on." He'll always work at Winn-Dixie.
right. Oh, look what happened.
You know. They gave up on teaching him to tell time and bought him a digital.
Right. Which is probably, you know,
You give kids now, I guarantee you, you show them a true
Yeah.
plot face
Yeah.
with Roman, you know what I'm saying, like with everything.
Right.
They're gonna be like, I don't have a clue.
well, Roman numerals.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna be like 5 p.m.
No, well, the Roman numerals.
They won't
no.
know.
No. And then, I guess they're gonna make kids at least be able to sign a name, you know.
They're gonna do block letters, you know, not no cursive. They don't know what that is. That might as well be hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics,
Yeah, seriously.
Well, what are you gonna do? Just try to sign it in, put an X.
Put like do block letters like you did in kindergarten, like instead of E, D, like cursive, you know, like
I know-
we would do.
I know, but
you do E,
I know, but any,
D.
well, any idiot can print, but
Not anymore. Everything. There's no books at school anymore, Steve. Do you understand?
Right.
From 1st grade to senior, you are given a backpack with all the charges, all the stuff you need. They give you a manual. Tells you how to download the teacher's lessons that they teach in class that day and the homework. There's no books, no pens, pencils, nothing. There's no tests like that.
well,
Your
then why
tests
the
are-
hell go to school? You can do it
Exactly.
at home.
I don't get it. Carmen graduated early. She's been sitting at home now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She'll
Well,
be at home.
why go to school and run the risk of getting shot,
Exactly. Or punched in the face or something crazy.
bullied? You know.
Yeah.
Fruits on that. But yeah, if you can sit at home and homeschooling,
I would see Carmen at the table on her computer. I'm like, what are they doing? What's she doing? Mom's laying her home.
because then people, no, 2 doors down there, they homeschool. Yeah. It's really weird, but hey, man.
It is kind of odd.
Well,
Like their prom, they're dancing with their mom in the living room. That's weird.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, that's odd. You know, that's how Ed Gaines was created, probably. His mother probably homeschooled him for his prom date. She was the prom date at home, you know.
Oh, of course.
And he fell in love with his mom.
Right.
Which is like beyond.
Oh God, that's like.
The only other person I know who's like that would. I'm not going to say the name.
No.
But it rhymes with name.
Right. But there was like a book or something about that, or.
Yeah, he was known. There was a movie, the Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
The influence of that about. I know Ed Gaines was also the introduction to. What is his name? Where he was like, he puts the lotion on his skin, or it gets the hose again. Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
Where he's making the,
Right,
he
right,
tells
right.
the fat girl to put the lotion on her skin because it'll be
I've
supple
ne-
when
I-
he makes another skin garment.
I've never seen the movie.
Great movie, great movie.
Sounds pretty wild.
What is the name of the old English or Scottish? He's actually English guy who is the main character. He plays Hannibal Lecter.
Right. Oh goodness.
What is his fucking name?
I can't remember, but
He's a great actor.
and
by the way.
it was him and what, Jodie Foster?
Jodie Foster. There's been a lot of people, a lot of other characters since her have played. They've had like
Right,
three or four movies.
Yeah. I can't remember what.
There's one where Ray Liotta plays a sergeant, and he's talking to him. He's giving him a cocktail of narcotics that
Right.
keeps him awake, but he has no feelings at all. He walked by him just to test it. He took a pin,
Right.
stuck it in his arm.
Ah.
He turned around. And he's like, "Whoa, what time are we gonna eat? I'm
Right.
hungry." He's
Huh.
like, "We're gonna eat soon. Don't you worry."
Yeah.
And he has I think it's there's a redheaded woman, and she's older. She's in her mid-50s. I can't think of her name
Right.
now, but she was on 60 Minutes, CBS Good Morning the other week.
Right.
She has a home, not Brooks Hill, but she has a home like furniture thing.
Right.
Anyway, she plays the character. She's tied up with like handcuffed to the table, and she watches this go down. And she wakes up from a narcotic-induced coma he put her in,
Right.
and she's got a cocktail dress on. She's dressed up, and they're at Ray's house, the sergeant, and she's like, "What, Hannibal? What? Or I forget, or Lecter or something like that." She's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm just
Hannibal
making."
Lecter,
Yeah, he's like, "I'm making supper," but I forget his real name that they call him, and because she's been on the case for years since Jodie left the scene. Anyway, he's like, "I'm just making us a good dinner." He's like, "I got a nice Chianti. I
Right.
once ate that with a man's liver," and he goes like that, and he said with a Chianti sauce, or
Oh,
something.
boy.
And it's Ray Liotta's like, "I'm just so hungry." He walks over and he's like, "Don't you worry," and he takes a scalpel and she's watching, and he like
Right, yeah.
cuts here, and then you realize he's got pre-cuts that he
Right.
had done in this man's hand, and he like slips and he pulls his scalp off,
Right.
and Ray's like talking, he's like, and he keeps saying, "I'm just so hungry," and he cuts a piece of his brain out and he's frying it up. He's like, "Oh, that smells delicious,"
Right.
and he feeds it to him, and they eat,
Wow.
and she like
No, I've
loses
never
it.
seen that movie or any other derivative.
So they come in. Here's
Right.
how the movie ends. Police are coming in.
Right.
He's handcuffed himself to her, and he's got a knife, and she thinks he's fixing, or a butcher knife, and
Right.
she thinks that he's fixing to kill her
Right.
and escape.
Planning.
And he says,
Planning.
"Yeah." So
Instead of
yes,
fixing.
fixing. So yeah, exactly. So he's planning
Right.
to kill. So he looks at her and he's like, the handcuffs are here. He's like,
Yeah.
above the hand
Yeah.
or below.
Right.
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh God, don't do this." He's like, "All right, out of the side." And then the next thing you know, he's sitting on an airplane,
Right.
but have his arm gone.
Right. Yeah.
He cuts his own off
Right.
because he likes her.
Crazy.
And he's
man.
escaped, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's letting a little black kid that's on the plane. He's like, "What are you
Right.
eating, mister?" He's like, "Oh, I made this up myself."
Yeah.
It's part of Ray Liotta's brain.
Uh-huh.
The kid doesn't know that he's eating brains. That's why you don't eat
Yeah.
everybody's food.
Right. Yeah.
I moved to Denver, North Carolina. A lady pulled up, the neighbor, and she's walking with a big moo-moo on, like she just come off the sets of the
Right.
Three's Company.
Right.
And she's like, "I got the pizza I made for you guys." And then right, she hands it to us. I'm looking at Wendy like, "Oh my Lord."
Yeah.
Because once she was wearing just how she was, and
Yeah.
you knew obviously she was under the influence of something. I'm like, "Really?"
Oh,
She's
boy.
like, "Yeah," and she had a whole bunch of it that she'd made. She's like,
She
"Yeah,
was what? She was under the influence of what?
it's gonna be a lot of stuff. You got your crack.
Whoa, whoa.
You got your crack.
I know, but besides being under the influence of obesity.
Exactly. She's waddling up. And as she walks away, I'm looking at Wendy like, "Throw that away
Yeah.
immediately." She's
What?
like, "Oh, by the way, it's made with deer meat." And she
Yeah.
I'm like, "Definitely throw it away."
Whoa.
You don't know where the hell this come from. Food line's a half a mile away. You're
Well,
gonna make a
you-
pizza with deer meat?
If you don't cook it just right.
Yeah, my husband hit it last week with the car eating out of hunter.
exactly.
Really?
Roadkill.
Yeah. How long you think it's been here? If you go grocery shop, instead of saying how much is it? Down in south, they say, "How long has it been here?"
Right, yeah. There you go.
Dude.
Yeah. How long's it been here? Yeah.
Instead of how much is it? How long do you
Right.
think it's been here?
Right. Oh,
You
man.
thinking anything, unless it's a really bad day.
Right, yeah.
What would be acceptable?
Nothing.
Nothing. Of course, nothing would be.
Oh, boy.
It's like you drop a piece of a couple hamburgers where you fry them up. They're
Yeah.
like, "Just don't throw those away because we only have enough. Just give those to you'd say like Aunt Thelma. She's like 93. She can't hardly eat it anyway. She'll never know. you
Right.
know.
Oh, no. But, yeah.
Really?
Oh. Yeah. It sounds like
You know that they call what you put out. I can put a post out, like whatever we write. Say we want to write something out for.
Yeah.
Never say I do it, and you call it a post. A friend of mine, he actually showed a picture of a post. He's like, "Here's my post."
Yeah.
You know, he does do shit
fence
like
post,
that.
yeah.
He seen one that had a spring, and he was like,
Right.
took a picture with his camera
Yeah.
and around the corner. He's like, "Spring
Right.
around the corner."
Right.
That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cheesy. Exactly. It's like the next line would be after you do that, you hear the dude shooting. It's like, I just want to thank everybody for coming to Larry's Lizard's Lounge.
Get the hook.
Yeah, Larry's Lounge Lizards.
Like
you know.
a-
There's only 2 people out there. Get the hook!
Like on the episode of The Rockford
Exactly.
Files. The Becker connection.
Exactly. But there's
Yeah,
like that
okay.
that character has been replayed
Right. Oh
through
yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know.
No, that's funny. Yeah. When's the next gig for the band?
The 30th.
Right.
And banking on whether or not I can
Wow.
put on a dramatic Oscar-winning performance of explaining my plight tomorrow will hinge on whether I will be there.
Oh no, but
Seriously, because I go in
I know,
next
I know,
Wednesday.
No, but dig this, because
Big what? What could be more important than that?
Yeah, no, because
One way.
Johnny invited me down the other night, you know,
Oh,
and then he said he went to Big Hat Larry's
yeah.
and bought a new harp.
Oh, really?
So it was like
I almost brought mine today, Steve. Speaking of which,
right.
but what kind of what note was it in? You buy C, G, D, what? A.
I can't. All I know is it was marked $31.
Ooh.
So, but the thing was, all Johnny had was 27. So she let it have it for 27.
Sure, because there's like a 20%, 30% markup, whatever.
Well, yeah,
50%, whatever. Yeah.
No, but
Nice.
and then-
That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Good for
No.
him. Does it sound good?
No, he didn't play it that night.
He didn't play it at all?
Uh-uh.
Not anything?
No.
Wow.
We just listened to music and then
Huh.
he had some like oh yeah music and then we just hung out, you know, drinking a few beers.
I know. I went to play Last Dance
Chattered, yeah.
a couple months ago, and Scott handed me
Yeah.
a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
That's
like, what?
good. Yeah.
Where's? And I freaked out for a minute, Steve. I
Yeah.
wasn't excited about the new
Yeah.
instrument. I
Oh, yeah.
wanted the one I've been playing for the last
Oh,
decade.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's bent, it's red.
Right, I know,
And I
but the thing
freaked
was,
out.
but I did tell Johnny, don't wash it because,
Yeah, he's known to wash them.
well, because I had that one I brought from California. I got from the Marlboro cigarettes, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
a little harmonica, and then I never played it, but I always had it packed away. And hey, Johnny, you know, and then Johnny played it, you know, then about a year later, or a few months later, it was like, oh man, you know, I need it. I'm like, what? Well, your harmonica, I put it into my pocket, I washed it. I'm like, dude, you know.
Dude, I watched,
But, you know,
like, speaking of, like, washed out, I don't
Yeah.
mean, dude,
Right.
I shouldn't have said that, but speaking of washed out,
Right.
I saw an episode on Viceland. I told you I love Viceland.
right, yeah.
You know, they have Weedy Kit and Bong Appetit and Hamilton's Pharmaceuticals is what they call it.
Yeah.
Where he goes in search of hallucinogenics and how they're made and
Right.
the actual chemistry of it because he's a PhD doctor who will lick a frog or eat a fish, whatever to get
Right.
you high because there's
Oh, wow.
there's a fish you eat that makes you so inebriated you're like out. You're out. It's like a mixture of opioid and alcohol. You're out. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
So
Well, one's good enough.
yeah. He's got
Alcohol.
he followed what are those striped looking monkeys? And they got a long ringtail
Yeah,
on them.
It's like a ringtail monkey.
They're in Madagascar.
It's like a ringtail monkey.
So he followed them, and they eat this certain type of grasshopper, and the locals had noticed it, right? Because they
Right.
eat those monkeys, whatever, and they
Yeah.
noticed that they would eat. But when they would watch them eat it, they eat them and start foaming at the mouth, and they were that crazy, you know.
Right.
So the locals tried it, and apparently it's hallucinogen. And the monkeys are getting high. And then
Yeah.
they go out and
Yeah.
like they'll build stuff or they'll go hunting. It'd be like the equivalent of before you play some music or before you play a radical, you take a bong hit or something. So before they go out hunting or going to
Right.
build something, they get high. They eat a couple grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers, yeah.
So now the
Oh,
tribesmen,
wow.
before they hunt the monkeys, they get all hopped up
Sure.
on that, you know.
Oh, man.
But it's like Hamilton's pharmaceutical, yeah. So
No.
today was some people like, remember, you always make fun, which it is kind of, they had a genre called following. You got to give them credit for that, although that's it. But remember the country rap that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Like the Bubba Sparks? I actually got to see, they interviewed him today. He's like buff and he's built, and he's not with that anymore, but he's changed his name to like Bubba Smith or something like that.
Yeah.
You remember I don't know what her music is, something like All About That Bass, I think, or something like that.
Right.
A couple years ago, a girl named Kesha.
Right.
She's now in Nashville, which is the home of Second Chances,
Right.
and she's doing pop country, and she was playing at the Ryman, you know, and
Yeah.
she's like she's not the
Right,
deep
yeah.
Britney Spears she used to be,
Right,
but
yeah,
it showed them, and they were like smoking, you know, and it was all about like smoking and stuff like
hanging
that,
out, yeah.
hanging out, chilling. They listen to music, and he follows
Yeah.
them. There was talking about copyright. Kesha, they've been doing a documentary on her, and right as she goes on stage, they tell them, "Nah, you guys can't play your new performances or nothing like that." So they have to cut it off, and they
Right,
come
yeah.
back and talk about it, you know, and say, "Hey, we couldn't." So they have problems, even, you know,
Oh, yeah.
a legitimate cable station.
Sure. Who doesn't?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got like a whole list now, 4 or 5 of. You play any more of that, and we will block you.
Right.
I took one off for them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a radio one, because if it was an album one, I'm like, I'm gonna go for it.
I don't remember.
They played that Steve Winwood song.
I know, but it was you and I and Johnny.
Mhm.
I don't remember hearing that song.
I do.
Yeah.
I played it. I watched it. And then I thought, you know what? I ain't gonna screw with it.
Right. Oh,
I'm just gonna take it
we'll
off.
just scrap it. Yeah.
Exactly. We're not gonna do. There's not. We're gonna try our best to never, ever, unless it's like something really funny happens during the middle of something. We got an after show.
Right.
There'll be a separate show entity within itself. Never be part 1s and 2s no more. That's asinine. That's
Well,
horrible editing on my part.
Well, usually part
I should have
one-
scrapped them. To be honest to you.
Well,
Usually part 1's funny. Usually part 1 it's a crapshoot. It's going to be long, and halfway through I get really soused, and I'm like going to adjust, and
Well,
it
don't
falls. Or it's going to be early off, and I've started it out wrong, and it falls, and you're
Right.
like, well, we're off to a rip roaring start, Einstein.
Rip-roarings, yeah.
And I'm like, help me out, man.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Or I'm like, yep, hey guys, we're good to go. And you're like, we're upside down.
yeah, no, and then the phone falls down.
And then, so I'm like, no, we're good.
Right,
So
yeah.
switching it falls. I'm like, oh dear God.
I
Like,
know.
it's like
Right.
it's like I'm like the real life Jerry Lewis of being like just clumsy.
Right.
You know, I've got like you falling and everything falls over. You know, I go
Right, yeah.
I'm the one in the produce getting orange and everything collapses.
Right, oh,
you know?
yeah.
That'd be me. I'm not good at Jenga, the game where you pull the block out.
Oh yeah.
Even when I started out, for some reason it'll all fall.
Well, yeah.
But yet I did construction. So.
Oh, go figure that
An
one out.
oxymoron.
Yeah. Really better.
But I hang around with oxymoron. Todd, he's an oxymoron, you know.
Right. Yeah.
A good one, a good oxymoron, you know. It's weird.
Oh yeah.
One of the best ministers in town. They could make it
Oh,
famous as
man.
an oxymoron. Nobody even
Travis
knows.
Rodney.
No, not him. The other one. Yeah. By the way, the one guy that does the Washington Fluff, probably one of the other greatest ministers.
Oh.
Not really, but boy, he said the other night somebody will respect my authority over here at the talking about that couple. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
helped him out for a couple days.
Yeah,
which
was
is good.
when I saw Todd today, you know.
Yeah, they
he
were
mentioned
gone.
that, yeah, but then they walked by, and then so yeah.
Oh, you saw them?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're good. So they got through some really cold nights, so good. And
Yeah.
I don't normally even say that about people because I see so many,
Right.
and I know what they're all about. And probably, you know, I'm usually seeing a guy drinking a 40 saying, "Hey," like
Yeah.
starts out, "Hey, Bob, what time does the church start here? This is Sunday morning now, like 9
Right.
o'clock. What
Yeah.
time folks start gathering in?"
Yeah.
As he's half naked on a hot summer morning
Right.
over there killing another 40. I'm
Right.
like, "Are you?" His name's Tom, and what time? Around 10:30, 10 something, or
Right,
10:15. Yeah, I better tighten up. He's
No.
like, you want to? I'm not going to give you all this, but you want a sip of my beer? I'm like, I don't want any of your beer.
Right.
No, I'm good.
Right.
I'm like, why do you want to talk to the pastor? He's like, I'm talking to him. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm getting me some money here on worship morning. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah, people like that get under my skin, you
Oh
know.
heck yeah.
But people like that couple, they just struck me
Yeah.
for whatever
well,
reason.
And but because Todd mentioned that can't your neighbor get in trouble? I said, oh heck yeah, man.
Yes, she can. Nuisance
Sure.
police caller. Yes.
Right. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I told him, no, you guys go right back to the church. It is not your problem. that cop told them to leave. The second one told them to leave in case she calls back, you know.
Right.
No, it's cold. You're not even asked to be inside. You're under shelters because it's raining. That's the least of his worries because he's in a warm car and has a home. It's not your fault problem that she's a nuisance police caller. They need to find her or charge her. Say the next time you do this under
false pretense.
Yeah,
or
false
whatever.
pretense,
No,
whatever they have.
no.
You know,
Well,
this is a charge.
Because he has permission from the pastor.
Yes, the pastor, the lay members, the neighbor next door, everything but them. Even mom told Dennis. Dennis sent a text to the mayor, Miles.
Yep.
You know, there's people over there. They're okay. You know,
Sure.
because he had a Mooresville police car or a Mooresville city car parked there to use one of the SUVs to come home. I don't know why, but he just did. And they were worried that maybe it was a cop or something. And that she, I'm like, no, that's just Miles.
Yeah.
He's good. They don't care about you guys.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
good. So, because they know. The other Barney Fife over there, my mom, they already know. Mom's checked it out. If you sit over there more than an hour, not a day or two, you sit over there more than an hour, mom's like, you see, and she'll give me the name, or not name, like sometimes, but she'll give me how many people are over there, color they are, how many female, how many male, like a rundown. I'm like, well, go ahead and buck them down. You know, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to her. I'm like, Jesus. I feel like she's going to pull out a notebook. The description of the perp was, I'm like, wow, yeah. But for some reason, Mom took a shine to him too, you know. I like him, Here's the thing, they didn't ask for anything. Every time, even when I offered, do you guys do Tylenol?
Yeah.
Blanket, nope, don't need nothing. And here's when I knew I had sold Rejoice over it.
Right.
When I was standing over there, and he got up out of his warm heat that was blowing down, and said, let me tell you right now, I got a couple blankets, said I need some blankets, so I knew he was all in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then when I seen them, they went back over there, you know, stayed.
Yeah.
So, because they were going to go to church that day anyway. They'd already called the pastor. They don't just talk to the preacher on Sundays or when he's there. Like, they call him. Like, they, you know, she's from she's kind of like me. So is he, kind of jaded to the old part, but this guy's a good guy. Like even I said, he looked at him and said, "Well, hey, I don't know why the hell she keeps calling the police. You guys, this is getting on my nerves, you know."
Yeah.
Even that, they're human. You can't take with so much. So, and the fact that he shows the human side doesn't try to be pompous and, dear God, let's pray on that subject right now. No, just be honest. I don't know what the hell she keeps calling for. Make no sense. Ignore her. You know, do something real. You know, don't just go on whatever. Let's sing a hymn and just. Do whatever. No, let's do something real. Ignore her ass. You know. That's like my dad one time. I got in a fight. As soon as when Dad knew I was looking too much into religion, he said, "You got suspended again because you got in a fight." You know, you're going into ministry. I was in junior high. He's like, you're going into ministry. What do you got to explain for yourself? Even Jesus said, "Turn the other cheek." I said, "Yeah, it did, but it didn't say whose cheek to turn. Mine or theirs, Pop."
Yeah.
He's like, he knows too much for his own business. You know, I can't argue with that. Mom's like, you're a smart ass.
Oh man, are you serious?
Yeah. Like one time, Mom said, I said, that just pissed me off. She's like, you're going into ministry. I don't know what I was. I think I was ordained by then. She's like, you keep saying words like that. That's so wrong. God ain't happy with that. I said, well, that's funny because there's a scripture in the Bible says that he pisseth on the wall. And I showed her the scripture. She's like, you know too much. I'm like, yeah, don't try to correct me.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
Seriously, I knew a lot then, man.
So you told Belinda, huh?
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, it wasn't nothing you can tell me. When I looked at my mom one time, I said, you're so emotional. The Bible describes that in Greek as dudamus, which is the derivative of the word dynamite, which means to blow up.
Right.
My dad said, dear God, I'm sick of it. You know, I'm using it against the
What? Wayne said that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So,
Wow.
that's my problem. Most people gain knowledge and they become good. I gain knowledge and I'm like, don't you tell me anymore. I guess, I don't know. I just don't like intrusions.
Right.
I'm a loner, you know. I'm like, I think that's why we get along good, you know. We have our own thing.
Right.
We'll shut it down. This is a man, I had to wear pink slippers on Leon one time because his own right is when he shuts it down, I went to go take a leak. And as I come back, he's asleep.
I went to bed.
Yeah, he went to bed. 30 seconds later, I come back, he's out. Like Helen Keller over here, unless you got your hood pressed to somebody's mouth, you don't know anybody's talking.
It was probably after 9 o'clock, you know.
I just said I'm going to go take a piss when I get back on the
I
leave.
know, but man.
And you said, all right, brother.
after 9 o'clock, I shut it down to bed.
You were south. This is the other
Wait, I have to
truth.
go to work in the morning, so yeah.
Well, I was heading home. I just needed my shoes, and I needed to take a leak, get my stuff up, and I was leaving. And I said, I'm gonna piss first. She's like, okay.
Well, you did it in the wrong order.
No.
You should have picked up the shoes.
I should have. I learned my lesson, you know.
But, you know.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, I wasn't mad. Most
No.
people would be like, I can't believe I done it. No, he was done. He was done for the night.
Well, yeah, that's how I.
If you like somebody and somebody, like, you're a good friend with them, sometimes you overlook some things that might rub other people the wrong way. I'm like, that's just the way they are.
Well, when it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to
Well,
bed.
sure it is. We were filming the other day, and we were ready, A, hungry, B, ready to go to bed.
Oh, that
and you're
was
like,
fun.
what? So
That was Friday
and we were
night.
both thinking about the same thing,
Yeah.
and you looked at me, the irony was, so what do you think? And I'm like, let's shut it down, I'm hungry.
And I'd get myself to you.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Sweet darling, could you step into the light from the darkness that you've lived so long inside?
Props again to Mac and Juice,
Like a cigarette to ease your mind.
performing in Mooresville,
Seeking things
recorded in Charlotte.
you can never find.
Yeah.
Would you think me a fool if I told you that you'd be fine?
I've been drinking some beer.
But you only find bliss in the silence of one more life.
Mercy.
Find comfort in the embers of your eyes. Even though they're but trivial.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody, man. This is the last track. This is jamming.
Right.
Yeah. I wouldn't talk to anybody.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you're talking to yourself.
No, that's never happened.
Oh, yeah.
It's never happened. You're getting back to the moments to when you were trying to convince me I was a time traveler. Remember that? Remember there was an episode that right before I hit play, I was telling you, you said how was your day, and you're like, oh no, we'll talk about it before when we hit play, and I went, oh by the way, before we hit play, just let me tell you, for some reason the government came up and I had to travel in time today, like I went back in time. You're like, whatever. So, and I'm like, it's true. And so when I hit play, I was laughing and you were laughing, and I'm like, Steve's like. I was like, Steve's an idiot, or I was like, Steve's crazy, and you were like, what? Because you didn't say anything. You just heard what I said, and I went, and I looked at them, and I'm like, he's trying to convince me that I'm a time traveler for some reason,
Right.
you know. So they had no clue. And what I was saying was a complete lie.
And neither do I, but yeah.
Oh, it's an episode, like it's
Right, yeah.
it's a couple before the very first Rod Stewart.
Right.
Like I watched some of them. Some of them, like
Right.
I'll go back and look. It's just hilarious. I'm like, especially if I'm like, I don't know, like it's ho hum at the house, I'm tired, whatever, hurting or something.
Right.
I'll put it in. It makes me chuckle, like I laugh. But the music's good, especially my earphones, my Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah.
It rocks.
Oh, but yeah.
The balance is perfect, man. Sound wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the music. I told them Mac and Juice.
Yeah.
Local band. You guys, I
Yeah.
guess, look them up on Facebook. I don't know anything about them, but look them up on Facebook. I'm sure they're
Well,
there.
I've seen them twice over the.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bathtub
It never
Jam,
had to be but to have a. I mean, we did our music in house, or
Right.
Probate Like Beer did in house, but they would have to be. I'm sure they have a. Like I guess look up MTV.com and Facebook and
Right.
Reddit and
Oh,
well,
yeah.
not Reddit, but God, I can't remember the name. Social networks, whatever.
Right.
Everything but Pornhub.
What? What?
Everything but Pornhub.
Oh. Cornhole?
Pornhub.
Okay.
It's like-
P-O-R.
Yeah, it's like the biggest social
Oh.
pornography. Not that I would know.
Right.
I'm not promoting any of that. Not that I would know. I'm just saying I know of social things.
But oh boy,
Digging
yeah.
myself out of a hole.
No, but Well,
What?
I don't.
I heard old boy twice and what?
Yeah, but have you seen the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit?
No. If anybody knows anything about it, hit us up. Is that out there or what? Or I can Google it.
Yeah, it's probably out of print because.
No, that's a big push. It's got to be. I doubt it. Me Too
Well,
moment, whatever it
Well,
is.
the way things are going with. Oh, man.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
What's the last time?
Stable. I don't know. Last year?
Well, what's the last time you saw an issue of Sports Illustrated on the newsstand?
I don't know.
Well,
Rodney has old ones over there in the laundromat.
What?
I always go there. I'm giving away some of my secrets. Like some of them are recent, like
What's
print
that?
ones. I'll go over to the laundromat and look at the the two wicker baskets that are on that
Yeah,
wood
yeah.
with the magazines,
Well,
sometimes the newspaper.
somebody drops them off.
So I go over there and look every once in a while, at least once a week, and I'll find me some recent and older, but a mixture of both, of Sports Illustrated. And I take them. I take 'em.
Right.
I put them on my back. One day Rodney's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I want this." He's like, "Take it." Like I don't have to worry about if I want a Sunday's paper on Monday. I'll ask Rodney, he'll save for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Like, Rodney, where's Sunday paper? I didn't get
Right.
one.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
yeah.
He'll keep them for
You
3 or 4
gotta
days.
squirrel them away.
Yeah, man. Get your racket where you can. And there, once again, my racket is financially makes me this much.
Right.
It's just getting the newspaper, work your
Oh,
ass
yeah.
off and you make no money.
Right.
What am I doing wrong? I need Ileana.
Oh, there's that name again. Yeah.
Whatever. It's so whatever.
Right,
You're gonna call
yeah.
a complete stranger to give you life advice. Wow. You go to Dr. Phil and he says stuff like, "You can lead a horse to water, but if it buries his head in the sand, he'll shit a turd and go out and float on a turtle."
Wow.
What did you just say? What does that mean?
I have no
I don't know.
idea.
He does stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
By the way, that was Mac and Juice,
Yep. I
and
see
we're
the
out.
record. Yeah. Record. See y'all tomorrow or tomorrow. Or,
Yep.
or-
Yeah, it would be tomorrow.
I think so.
Just fly low and avoid the radar.
Well, do something and tell me.
Eddie.